6 football players who went on to have the most successful TV and movie careers, acting careers. Mark, you're first.
I'm first. Okay. When I'm a little bitty kid watching the NFL in black and white, the scariest man in sports was Jim Brown. And then he left football to be a movie star in The Dirty Dozen. So he's number 6. Number 5.
Well, wait a second. What else has he ever done that's been any good?
Well, see, I'm just.
And as much as I love The Dirty Dozen, I'm going to have a debate with you.
He was in Draft Day.
Yeah.
He played Jim Brown.
Yeah.
It was a hell of an acting job, let me tell you.
But in Dirty Dozen, if you think about it, and I like Jim Brown was the best running back of all time. His only really role was running. He was running away from the house.
But all
and he
the
got
lives
shot.
Woody, all the lives he saved by running.
That's right. Number 5, I've got to do this, and I know my wife is watching. There's many men
Mark
she
Marmon?
would have rather married than myself.
Is
I
that
mean,
an
there's probably
animal?
millions, but near the top of the list is Mark Harmon. She never misses Insight
Look up here.
CIS.
Is this the guy you picked, Mark Marmon?
Mark Marmon? No, I picked Mark Harmon, which is over there.
Get a camera shot of that.
Yeah. Number 4 is Burt Reynolds. This goes to Smokey and the Bandits, my high school years, and love you, Burt. Number 3.
But you know, everybody would say Longest Yard or Smokey the Bandit, Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. I was trying to keep it clean.
That was his comeback. That was his comeback. What is that?
That's a good movie.
Number 3, it's me and me only, because I'm a soccer guy. Mike Ditka and Will Ferrell trying to coach the same soccer team, little kid soccer team, kicking and screaming.
Oh, I thought
Loved it.
this was the life story of John Elway.
Movie.
It's so bad, it's great. The best movie that a football player's ever appeared in, by far, was something about Mary. By far, was something about Mary and Brett Favre.
He was on for like 1 minute.
Yeah, that's all it took. And number 1, you're going to hate this one, but far and away the best is the man with the dancing nipples, Terry Crews, in the Old Spice commercials. That's the best acting job any football player's ever done. And he's appeared in like 12 of them.
I've never noticed his nipples.
Well, it'd be a highlight for
pointing
you.
that out.
Wasn't his nickname Wrecking?
Wrecking Crews.
All right, my 6. I'm going with guys who had some longevity, okay? My number 6 is Merlin Olsen. Little House on the Prairie. I didn't say I watched it. All I know is it lasted a long time. Number 5.
I'm Nora Ingalls.
I'm going to go with Alex Karras. The guy who inspired me to come up with this topic. Blazing Saddles, longtime Webster TV show.
If you were going to go that way, you should have gone for John Matuzak, who played that guy in Goonies.
True.
That was a better role of that.
I had to leave a lot of guys off. I mean, I felt bad leaving O.J. Simpson off. I felt bad leaving Ed Marinero off from Hill Street Blues. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, all those movies. It's tough. All right, number 3. I'm going Bubba Smith, Police Academy movies. Okay.
You skipped my number. It says Mark Marmon.
Oh, I did. I have Mark Marmon too. CIS. Then I have Mark Harmon has been in a ton of hit TV shows. Yep. Then I'm going Bubba Smith. All right, let's go to number 2. Skip Bubba. Let's go to number 2. Fred Dreyer was in Hunter for a long, long time.
Did you ever watch that?
Never.
No.
Number 1.
Did.
Number 1. A guy who played a lot of college ball at. I believe it was Monmouth College. Was it Monmouth College? No, Eureka College. In the heart of Illinois, former President of the United States, Ronald Reagan. Many movies.
Give us his best part.
Well, he played the Gipper in Newt Rockney All-American.
So now it's my turn. And these are the ones you really want to write down at home. Woody Strode, for a couple of reasons.
He's a better quarterback right now.
Only guy I know other than Woody Allen that was in the movies like me. I was in, Rocky. Woody Strode was in a bunch of movies.
The one that went straight to video.
If you never saw The Professionals, that was one of the greatest movies with one of the best lines in the history of the world at the end. I just tell you, I won't give away the ending, but Woody Strode played such a great character in so many. He was in Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Do you remember that? I know you had to see that. Number 5, how could you leave Carl Weathers out? Carl Weathers was in all the Rocky movies until they got killed in the ring. And that probably, when he read the script, went, no, come on, let me come back. And so he came back in some dream sequences or something, but he was Apollo Creed. He was the guy. He did a great job for a guy that played a heavyweight champion at about 175 pounds. Number 4, Jim Thorpe, Alibi. One of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I don't know that people realize that Jim Thorpe had no money. He had no money at the end of his life. Yeah. He played a Native American in about 50 movies. So they gave him, that was kind of his
niche.
No, that was kind of like giving him a national award. We're going to put you in every movie. He played an Indian in every cowboy movie that came along. Number 3, you guys are not going to, because see, you said former football players.
I love the movie. I don't know who Vinnie Jones is, though.
You would know Vinnie Jones. Vinnie Jones,
great movie.
In Lock, Stock, and Barrel, or Lock, Stock, and Two Barrels. Vinnie Jones always played the really tough guy that had the accent. Vinnie Jones played for Chelsea, was a great player in the English Premier League.
Oh,
you said football. Oh. Guess what? There's your winner. No more calls.
Clever.
Number 2.
2-minute warning.
Ronald Reagan, you're absolutely right. Nuke Rockne, All-American. You probably didn't know Ronald Reagan was the first choice to play the owner of Nick's in Casablanca, the part that
the cafe.
He turned it down because he didn't think it would be good, and that did more for Bogart's career than anything. Number 1, Marion Morrison. He was the man who shot Liberty Valance.
John Wayne.
And for those of you who don't know, he was a great football player till he wrecked his knee, and so he got into movie career. And was there a greater former athlete other than Johnny Weissmuller in the history of movies? It would be John Wayne.
The Duke.
That was a good. There's Vinnie Jones. Now look at him. You'll remember him from those movies. Yeah. He was the really tough guy that would beat up people and go, I've been sent.
Great. Snatch was a great movie.
Chelsea.